Yes guys, and welcome to a new video. In today's video I'm surprising my girlfriend with a full valet. Now, these are the things that I'm going to be using or that you may need to use to fully valet your car. So what we have here, obviously, Hoover, very important. I also have this other Hoover, but this one I actually use more as a, I don't know how to say this without sounding weird, a blower. Like it functions as two things. So this side, see? So this side sucks, that side blows. So I'm going to use that to blow out all debris. Yeah, useful. Anyway, this for removing dog hair, you'll see it's a joke. That just to make the carpet smell nice. I have this just to sort of, look, it's quite abrasive, just to really get in there, the dirt. Any Starter Gloss interior cleaner. Yeah, again, this I haven't 100% basically decided to use. I might use my diluted citrus because that basically works just as good. So I might use that. We'll see how this goes. Window cleaner, microfibers to wipe everything down, and that's about it. This is going to be put to the test. I've got a Shark Hoover. That is going to be absolutely put to the test, but let me show you what we're dealing with. So, as you can see, the back of the car is absolutely disgusting, but what is way worse than the back of the car is the interior. Like, the absolute state of this is a joke. So we're gonna get everything out and I'm gonna set up a tripod, a lovely satisfying time lapse of basically getting this, I would say pristine, but we're gonna say as clean as possible. Yes guys, so as you can see, I'm just emptying the car of everything that was left in it. We've got leads, we've got wellies, we've got rubbish, we've just got all sorts. But yeah, let's get this all out the car. Right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is get this orange hair removing tool and just sort of showcase how ridiculously good this thing is at removing dog hair. Let's get a puggo. Oh, there's so much sand. I forgot we went to the beach. Right, let's get rid of as much of this as we can before we get the Hoover involved. I'm not wet vacuuming it, so this is literally just what you can do with a Hoover and a bit of elbow grease. I would say this already looks 10 times better. Again, we have a nice time lapse now of me just absolutely removing all the hair possible out of this boot. I also go onto the side here. It was a bit of a difficult angle to actually try and get the hair removing tool in, but as you can see, it's still done an amazing job of removing all this hair so easily. The crevices here, this bit was a little bit more difficult, but still, it's done a great job. It's removed, I'd say, 90% of the hair. Then blowing all of this dirt out of this handle. I didn't realise how much dirt was hiding in this, by the way. And you can see just as I'm going down the metal trim, and look all that sand that is just blowing out. So this would really need a good proper Hoover and basically a blow dry as well as a wet vac. But yeah, the fact that all of this come out with just a simple blow, Hoover and scrub is mental. Now as you can see, we're now scrubbing the other side, just removing all the hair from the other side. This was a lot easier because it wasn't so in and out. It was a lot smoother. It removed so much more of the hair, so much quicker and so much easier. The Shark Hoover on this boot, because this is still disgusting, but it's like a 70% better so far, just with a D-shed and blowing out all the crevices. We're now going to suck as much of this up as we can, without sounding weird. Yeah, again, we're now just going over the whole boot, hoovering as much of the sand and dirt, and obviously leftover hair from the hair remover tool as much as we can. We're just going over every last little bit. Now, this car was absolutely disgusting, so really you would need to go over this at least 3 or 4 more times. But like I said, I'm just trying to get a sort of 90% clean version of this boot. So as you can see, it's made a massive difference from just one half to the other half. But yes, I hope you enjoy the rest of this time lapse. So, as you can see, I've made like a 80% progress. I've got rid of almost all the hair. There's still little bits here and there, but for a 15-minute job, I'm very happy. What I now want to do, I want to try and get rid of all the mud off of all the plastics and the tops of the levers. Because we have a German Shepherd and because we have 2 daughters, the car's going to get filthy again. But what I want to do is just show you, with just a quick bit of hoovering and effort, how much better you can make this car look. So let's now get onto these plastics and the tops of the levers, and also just wiping down these bits of metals as well to make them look a lot better. Right, to tackle these stained plastics and metal, what we're going to do, I'm going to give this a go quickly. We're going to spray on some Innie once it comes through. There we go. And then we're just going to get a sort of reasonably abrasive brush and then just work it in, basically. Just giving everything a good scrub. You want to be careful not to get it on the cloth, although this is clearly mud stained to hell, so I'm not worried. But if you were doing a car specifically, you wouldn't want to be getting it absolutely all over the cloth because it will stain. So yeah, you just want to give everything a good scrub. And yet again, because I'm not going absolutely mental with this, I'm not like lifting up the boot floor and going under there, which I normally would, and doing the boot shuts. This is just a quick interior valet that will make a massive difference to Jade's car, considering how disgusting it was. That is now looking smeary and gross, but we now get a cloth and just wipe over it, and it is looking 10 times better. Look at that. Now, I apologise if that was out of focus the entire time, but yet again, I'm probably going to get some on the actual cloth here. Cloth being the actual floor mat, but yet again, I'm not worried because it's already stained to hell, so I don't really mind. But I will, rather than spray it on there, I'm going to spray directly into the brush, a little bit in there, and then we're just going to go round the outside and then absolutely go over the inside. And you can just see it coming out. You can see all the dirt lifting with this interior spray, which so far, I'll give it its credit, it seems pretty good. Right, there we go. So that should be the worst of it. We now get a microfiber cloth and just wipe over it. What you normally want to do, you want to get a dirtier microfiber to get, oh my, I think that was a wet one. Wow, that was disgusting. Yeah, you want to get a dirtier microfiber. Look at all of this rubbish. To get the worst of the dirt off, and then you want a clean one just to get rid of all the smear marks. These, by the way, that's not dirt, they're scratches, so that's not coming up. But if you don't think that looks 10 times better, I don't know what's wrong with you. Right, let's now get onto these top plastics up here, because what you'll be able to see, yet again, is just how disgusting they are. I'm actually going to put you in the boot, hold on. So, same thing again for these plastics here. We get our brush. You want to spray a bit of it on. Yet again, you don't want it to get on the plastic, on the cloth of the car. So you want to just quickly get all this bit that's going down here, and then just give it all a very good scrub. So this, I'll show you the other side, which will still be covered in mud, but this was absolutely disgusting. Making sure to get in every single little crevice, going over everything once or twice. And then, once you've gone over it, getting that dirty microfiber you've already got, folding it over and just giving it a good wipe. And seeing the plastic transform into a matte, not shiny, because that means you've used silicone and that's disgusting, a nice matte colour. There we go, look at that. So look, that was after. Now let me just pivot you around. That is before. Now, if I don't say so myself, that's quite a transformation. So now we're going to go over this side and do the exact same thing. So we get the interior spray it into the brush, spray it onto the plastics, trying to be mindful of the cloth fabric, and then just giving it a good scrub. Now I am using any interior. I can actually get it on this stuff, so that's fine. I am actually using Stajana, whatever how you say it, Stajana Gloss interior cleaner, but you can just use citrus pre-wash. It doesn't have to be specifically interior cleaner, although this, I will give it its credit, is foaming up nicely and is working quite well. Don't need to go crazy with it, we just want it to look good for Jade in the sort of couple of hour time period we've got to do this interior. I can't get over actually how much better these plastics are coming out. I guess you don't realise how dirty your car is necessarily until you actually give it a full-on valet, a good clean, and then bosh, it's literally like a different car. Look at that. I mean, that is, I need to get these bubbles out of this little crevice here. Hold on. There we go. That is, look at that. It's literally brand new. So, next port of call, however you say that, is the tops of these levers, because they are absolutely vile. So, obviously, you can't see the left side of this one, so I'll start on the left side, work my way across, but you can see how disgusting they are. Let me actually turn the brightness down a little bit. Yeah, look, so that's sort of what it really looks like. Now let me, the interior spray out, get into the boot. Really, you'd want like I could use a microfiber for this. I am just gonna keep with the brush because it seems to be working quite well, but you could use a microfiber and sort of wipe it down, but I am gonna stick with a brush for now. Let me turn the brightness back up to make sure you can see what I am doing and how disgusting it is before and after. So let's try, if I can, I'm gonna split this in half and I'm gonna give half of this a scrub. Hold on. Yeah, again, you don't want to get it on the cloth if you can help it. I will lift the headrest up and do under the headrest, but for now, that's just come loose. That's quite cool actually though, so I can swap what's on the end. That's interesting. Right, anyway. Yeah, so as I said, I'm just going to scrub over the leather as quickly as possible, get rid of all the mud and shininess of this leather and get it looking nice, fresh, matte and clean from now on. Right, once you've gone over it, get your cloth, give it a good wipe over. So at the moment, I've just done the tops of these chairs. Obviously, I haven't done underneath the headrest, I haven't done the bottom, but I'm just trying to give you a quick idea of just how much dirt you can get out just by using a bit of interior cleaner, a good scrub, and bringing that leather hopefully back without any sheen as well, because that means it's clean. Matte leather is clean leather. Shiny leather is disgusting, dirty leather. I think that gives you a good idea. It's not perfect, like I wouldn't say that is an amazing, but considering before, after, it's good enough. You know, it's very good work for a quick 5 minutes. Let's finish this off. So yeah, again, we're spraying all of the leather with the interior cleaner. We're scrubbing all of it to make sure we remove as much of that dirt and as much of the shininess of that leather. We are scrubbing it all over. We're then going to wipe it down and then make sure it looks absolutely brand new. Right, and then finally wiping over the whole interior. Is that... I can't tell if that's damaged or just stained, but it's not ideal either way. Right, let's get this all wiped down, nice and dry, and get a nice little after shot once I've finished this boot, and then we can move on to the back. Just more evidence. I've just given this a quick wipe down. Literally took me 2 seconds. That's how disgusting it was before. Like, look at the state of it. Hold on, let me turn the brightness down. That's what it looked like before. After. It's like 2 seconds, just quick wipe down. It looks so much better. Anyway, let's finish this boot off. So, as far as a quick wipe down goes, I think this looks 10 times better than it did before. As a full valet, I would like to wet vac that. I'd like to go over these seats at least 3 more times because the dog hair is just absolutely ridiculous. But I think that is an outstanding difference compared to what it was. Now let's get into the back of the car, but I just want to give you a nice little after. Look at the plastics and the leather looks so much better. Like, they look, look at them. They look absolutely brand new. It's just the dog hair is just still in here and that is just stained to hell. So a good scrub and citrus, you could get that pretty good. Also, all the metals have come up lovely. The rubbers look good. Just ignore, look at the state of this car. But anyway, let's get into the back of the car. So coming to the back of the car, this is what we need. So car seat, blankets, other car seat, footwell full of toys. I've got, that's actually just a ring light, that's going to help hopefully with lighting. So I need to actually tidy all of this. Once it's tidy, we're then obviously going to give it a good hoover, get under all the mats, give all this a wipe down, hopefully give the door a wipe down, do the windows, and then Jade will be very happy. But yeah, let's get into emptying everything out the car. Mat numero uno. So what we're going to do, again, like everything else, we're going to try and de-shed it first by using this to remove any of the hair that is ingrained in the mat. Right, now we have done that, that has removed, I'd say, almost all the hair, maybe even most of the dirt, to be honest. Right, now we've done that, we're going to give it a hoover. Now, while watching this back, boys, I don't think the hoovering part of this time lapse has really done justice. It removes so much dirt and sand from this mat, but it doesn't really look that different. Yet again, that is now looking 99% better. Other than wet vac in these now, these are literally done. So I think it's time we whack some lines in it. And we'd be done with it. I'm very happy with that. That looks 9 million. Look at, I mean, look at this compared to that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it looks brand new. But before we put it back in, we now need to hoover where it was. Let's go. Right, not an ideal angle, I won't lie to you, but this is the floor in the back of the Audi. I'm going to do this bit just to give you a reference, but then I'll have to do the rest of it off camera. Right, and there we go. So that is all the floor, absolutely. Look, you can see how disgusting it is over there. So that is all the floor done, so the mat can go back in. That isn't dust, that is like ground in dirt. Like that actually isn't coming out without getting it literally sprayed. But yeah, so now we're gonna do these plastics, because these look disgusting. And then the door, because yeah, again, that's disgusting. So door card bit here, plastic. I'll quickly do a time lapse of that, and then we're gonna get onto the other side, do the seats. As you can see, these are just muddy from the dog and battered, bless them. So give them a good hoover, give them a good wipe down because they're glossy as anything, and then tackle the other half. Then we move on to the front. Jesus, this is a little bit more effort than I thought it was gonna be. So just like last time, we're gonna spray the interior cleaner on the plastic directly, just so it eats in a little bit. Spray it straight into the brush, and then just work at it. Just give everything a good scrub, because this was disgusting. May have used a little bit much here actually. It's quite liquidy. It's quite it's gonna sound weird to say, it's quite wet. So you actually probably don't need as much as you would think. Right, there we go. Let's wipe that down and watch the dirt disappear. Ow. Yet again, considering how disgusting these plastics were, that looks brand new. That literally looks brand new. Which is why a Valet is so underrated for making your car look, one, like it's worth a lot more money because it now looks brand new again, but two, it just makes you feel good. It just makes you feel fresh. Getting into that's disgusting under there. Jesus. Yeah, I could genuinely spend another like 5 hours probably detailing this car, but for a quick valet, I'm very happy with that. After I get rid of that, now I'm very happy with that. Let's do the door. Again, if I was doing a full valet, I would empty these door bins and make sure it's absolutely pristine, but for the sake of this, to save time, I'm not going to do in there, but I will do the rest of the door. Now, because this is all leather and plastic, you can literally coat the entire thing and not worry about getting any of it on fabric, because it's all plastic or leather, and leather is absolutely fine to get this stuff on. When you're doing this, you want to make sure it is a foamy consistency. If it's just like smearing a slight bit of water around, like if it just looks like that, you're not doing it. You're not cleaning anything. It's not the detergents aren't really doing anything. It needs to be foaming up to show it's actually cleaning. So you just want to either spray on or spray in, and then go back over it. And now, look at that. It's actually cleaning. You just want to go over the whole thing again, make sure you haven't missed anything. Opening up the door handle, make sure you get behind the door handle. Let's wipe that down and look at a brand new door, please. Just giving this car a factory reset from years of children having all sorts of foods and general grime on them, as well as dogs in and out, as well as us. You know, I'm not saying we're pristine, to be fair, but obviously, again, I'll do the exact same on the other side, but there's no point in showing you that because there's no fun in watching the exact same thing happen again. Although, satisfying, very satisfying. How does that look on camera? Oh, brand new! Door done, this side of the interior done. Let's go to the other side, put the floor mat in, let's see what it looks like. As you can see, I've chucked the floor mat in and it looks absolutely fantastic. Those weird, I think they're stains, by the way, those two. Yet again, with a proper wet vac, that would look absolutely beautiful. But look at that, it looks so good. Obviously, car seat is in the way, so you can't do the whole seat. But I've done that bit of the leather, all these bits of plastic, hoovered all that up, done the door card. It looks amazing. Let's go do, look, I'll show you the other side. So that's what it, oops, daisy, that's what it did look like. all this just dust and dirt and all of that. Do you know what I mean? Like, look, and then brand new, disgraceful, brand new. Right, let's get onto this side now. So again, I'm getting out the floor mat. I'm going to bang it off just off camera, get the worst of it off. Then I'm going to get the orange scrubbing brush to remove all the dog hair, and also it will remove a decent amount of the dirt that's ingrained. Look at the stains. Yeah, so this one needs wet backing quite badly, unfortunately, but I don't currently have a wet back, so that is unfortunately something I cannot do today, but I will be able to do in the future. Are these lines as satisfying? Yes, they are. I was going to say, in real life, these look unbelievable. Right, let's go hoover the other side of the car. Right, to speed up the process, I've hoovered all inside. It looks amazing. Now, I'm going to scrub all of this, scrub the door, and then get into the front because we're starting to run out of time. So as per the previous door, boys, we're just spraying the whole door with the interior cleaner. We're scrubbing the whole thing. It would be worth saying that it's probably made a lot easier if you have a scrubbing pad almost, because then you can really scrub. Obviously the brush, it's very good, but I would argue because of the soft bristles, it doesn't get into the door as much as you'd like, where if you had a proper pad that you could scrub into the door, it still made probably a good 80-90% difference. But to get the last little bits that might be ingrained in the door a little bit more, an actual scrubbing pad might be better. Brand new door acquired. So quick once over, door is absolutely immaculate except in there, we ignore that bit. Plastics all looking a lot fresher. Floor mat's done, seat quick go over. I haven't hoovered out the middle, that still needs to be done. Then we're jumping over to the front, gutting out the footwell, doing the seats, doing the door cards, doing the dash and windows. Let's go. You can't actually see, the worst bit of this is this muddy bit down here. Look at the state of this. That's what I'm going to be dealing with, but you're not really going to see it, so apologies. Right, anyway, so as per usual, spray the door with interior cleaner, spray your brush, and then just look at that, all foamy and lovely. Right, let's wipe it down. And bosh, she has a brand new door. It honestly, I hope on camera it shows as well as it does off camera and like in my eyeballs, but it just looks so good. Like up here was absolutely caked in just, you know, arm grime, and now it looks lovely. So floor mats, front interior, seats, dash area done. I don't know if I have time to do dash area, I'm really running out of time, but let's get these floor mats done, because these look disgusting. Let's get the rest of the car done. Right, for the penultimate time, we are going to brush this mat with this hair remover tool. What I will say, your entire screen is this mat. Look how long it is, by the way. Look at the size of that. It's outrageous. Right, let's get rid of all this hair. I really hope at the end of this, Jade appreciates how clean her car is. She might look at this and be like, ah, what have you done to it? And that would depress me. Right, that is the mat de-haired. It is mud stained to hell. Right, the absolute state of these like stepping plates. I don't know, what do you call this? Like side step of where you get in the car? Absolutely disgusting. Look, even the smear is brown. These are gonna look so good once they're done. And brand new. Look at that. The difference is, I know I keep saying it, but the difference is so good. I think when you work on a really dirty car and you get really good, like before and afters, like that is unbelievably satisfying. Look at that, it literally, I know there's bits of like dirt down here, ignore that, I'm gonna hoover that up, but look at this plastic right now and the kick plate. Right, now let me show you the driver's side. Disgraceful, absolutely, look at the state of it. That is disgraceful. Right, we have one more mat, one more footwell to go, and then we're done. Unfortunately, I have actually hoovered that seat. We're not gonna have time today to leather clean, because look how shiny it is, and the steering wheel's so shiny. So on a different video, I'll go through how to clean leather, how to clean your steering wheel, what you need to do. But yes, let's finish off that footwell, this footwell, and then get Jade's reaction. Right guys, so I have spent about 2.5 hours hoovering out and wiping down this car. I haven't done the seats, I haven't done the windows, I haven't done the centre console, I haven't done the dash, I haven't done the boot lid. There's still so much that needs to be done. But Jade's come home, so we're now going to get her out here, show her what we've done and see what she thinks. Let's go. So I've been a little bit busy while you've been away, Jade. Now, if you want to open your boot...
Have you been busy? It's filthy.
Yeah, it's absolutely disgusting, yeah. Strange enough, I did not touch the outside of the car, believe it or not.
You're so excited. Holy moly,
Now,
my goodness.
I know, it's not amazing, it's not immaculate, but it does look a lot better. This, just wet muddy stains there,
Yeah,
that's not coming up, that needs wet backing, but...
Well, we're going to go
how much better. Yeah, we do need a wet
Yeah.
back, yeah.
So good. You love it. Oh, good girl. That's so kind.
Look at that!
I love it.
Hey, do you love it?
Look at the lines.
Look at the yeah, it all looks
So
lovely
good.
down there.
Ooh, that
Yeah,
smells clean.
I know, it's some nice effort. So these doors were absolutely disgusting. Look, I mean, there's a little bit there. You could actually argue there's a little bit I've missed there, but these were disgusting. Yeah, well, shit, I know. But honestly, and yet again, the only other thing is this floor mat is still drying currently.
We need
But
to get a proper wet back, but that's really good. It smells good as well.
I know, it smells good. Honestly, these doors, these were disgusting. Yeah, I did say to the camera, I've not done your seats, I've not done your dash, I haven't done your windows because you come home earlier than I expected, but looks pretty good.
Oh no, that's good. Thank you, darling.
No, you're welcome.
Exhausted.
No, I know.
Oh, that's
Yes,
so
darling.
good.
Come here.
What? Do you want me to open this door? Mind your head, yep, that was close. Oh no! Yet again, it's still drying, but the door.
Yeah, that looks really nice.
And see, this was. I look the plastics like these. These were
steering wheels as
disgusting.
well?
I haven't
Yeah.
done the steering wheel yet. That's why it's still glossy. I did say I'm gonna do another video on making that
That
matte.
one look quite nice.
Yeah, no, shiny's bad, Jade. Shiny's
Oh,
bad.
okay,
You don't want
okay.
shiny.
That looks horrible. Why didn't you go around to it?
Exactly, I know it's lazy. But yeah, this floor mat, it looks awful. It's only because it's half wet, half dry, and it's mud stained. It needs wet backing. But look at the plastics. Like these were vile.
That is good. Looks very
But
nice.
yeah, you're welcome. But there we go. Oh yeah, and there's Esme's side. This side, yeah, this did look very good. Yeah,
Yeah,
Esme's
the
side
one
come up.
side that you haven't shown.
Yeah, no, Esme's side did come up very good. It was very nice. But yes, guys, that was surprising my fiance. Technically, the title will say girlfriend because it does better. But surprised my fiance by valeting her car for her. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.